Today, Nature Peeps, we are talking about the history of eating oysters or the history of cultivating oysters, all depending upon how you look at it. Ever look at someone eating an oyster and wonder who the first person was to actually eat an oyster? Well, in Japan, oyster cultivation started around 2000 BC. China too raised oysters. Even the Romans cultivated these mollusks. And Romans are actually known to have built a system for controlling the tides. Don't worry, the Greeks were also eating oysters. And they were cultivating oysters as well. Eating oysters may date all the way back to the Stone Age, around 2.5 million years ago. Yeah, and here in North America, our indigenous people, and I don't mean are indigenous people, but the indigenous people here in North America also ate oysters. Some of them anyway. People living in Manhattan during the 17th century fed on oysters, and we have been growing oysters and eating oysters nonstop since then. For the most part, oysters were enjoyed by the rich, but there would come a time when oyster prices would drop. Imagine paying only 3 cents or 73 cents in today's money for an oyster in 1885. By the 19th century, we had oyster saloons popping up where people could come, sit, and eat oysters raw or cooked. And these establishments gave rise to the businesses that we know of today. Thanks for keeping it wild with me, Nature Peeps. Remember to never give up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not. Give the video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment or a question. Remember to never give up on yourselves and always keep learning. Lives are Tuesdays and Fridays at 7 p.m. and Saturdays at 6 p.m. See you in the next one.